You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Hey, hello, welcome back to my channel. RGnischal.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Hey, you made me down, you made me a believer, believer. Has turned your spirit to a dove, oh, ooh, your spirit up above, oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings, they would drown, but they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke open and rained down, it rained down like. Hey, you made me a believer. And the flames, you're the face of the future, the blood in my veins, oh, ooh, the blood in my veins, oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down like.
I want to stop. We can't.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. But darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. between my arms, barefoot on the grass, or listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Well, darling, just hold my hand, be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, or listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person, and she looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight.
I used to believe we were burning on the edge of something beautiful, something beautiful. Selling a dream, smoking mirrors kept us waiting on a miracle, on a miracle.
Say go through the darkest of days, heaven's a heartbreak away. Never let you go, never let me down. Yeah.
Oh, we sprayed a hell of a ride, driving the edge of a dive. Never let you go, never let me down.
Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you,
Let me love you,
let me love you.
let me love you.
Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah.
I won't give up, nah, nah, nah.
Let me love you,
Let me love you,
let me
go now, never let you go. Never let you go now.
Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you, let me love you. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you,
Let me love you.
let me love you.
What's up, guys? This is Kurt, and that was Alex and Against the Current singing Let Me Love You. I hope you liked it. If you did, it's on iTunes, Spotify, all that good stuff. So I'm going to put the link to that down below along with their social media links. So go show them the love, guys. Subscribe to them if you are not. Against the Current just uploaded a music video for their song Young and Restless. So go check it out, guys. And they are going on tour soon. So also links for that down below. And as always, more stuff coming soon. So I will see you then. Peace.
This is a story about a little boy, Kathan, who at 4 was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia.
I just kind of look at it as a slow motion nightmare.
It's a horrible thing to get this diagnosis, but in this circumstance where you have leukemia, he's got the best kind of leukemia.
Most children diagnosed with ALL survive. In fact, 85 to 90% survive today. Kathan's story was going to be different than the rest of those children. He was treated initially, he relapsed. He was treated again and relapsed.
I try to look for good stuff. Like when I was in the second relapse, I suddenly found I love to draw. So I kind of look at it that way. If I didn't relapse, maybe I wouldn't have found drawing.
He was able to get access to an experimental drug that put him in remission again and allowed him to receive a bone marrow transplant from his mother. It was successful, he was in remission, and unfortunately, 2 months later, he relapsed again. And at that point, was out of options.
It's life and death time. There's an 11-year-old boy that has used this experimental drug last summer and it worked, and it will work again, but we need to get approval for this now.
As an organization, we mobilized. Our chief mission officer, our chief policy officer, our patient service folks, everybody and anybody within the organization reached out on behalf of Kathan to get him access to this drug. Within 36 hours, it was in the doctor's hands and it was being administered to Kathan. Kathan achieved remission from his leukemia again.
I'm writing a story that I want to make into a film when I grow up.
He wanted to meet Tim Burton. He wanted to be a producer himself.
It felt good to meet him. It really made me happy.
He spent time with his family. He spent time with his friends.
There's kind of a tradition at our school that we always save a place for Kathan.
It's kind of a spot to make me feel like I'm still part of the class.
The hope was to bridge him to another therapy that might become available in the near term. We were able to introduce him to a therapy that is still cutting edge, was in an early trial, but for him, with few options, it definitely seemed promising.
Families like Kathan's seek anything to prolong, even for a short period of time, the patient's life so that they can spend some quality time together.
Often, I like to sit here and tell stories of survivorship, but we lose someone every 10 minutes to a blood cancer. And so as an organization, we continue to fight in real time for patients to ensure that a situation like Kathan, we are able to bridge him to a new therapy. Because we are an organization that looks to fund bright ideas in a lab to phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 clinical trials.
Our goal is a world without blood cancer so that no family ever again suffers the loss of a child to one of these diseases.
The opportunity for someone who knows someone with a blood cancer or knows someone with cancer is the opportunity really to invest in the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. And while I can tell you many stories of survivorship, there are far too many stories of folks who just don't make it. Kathan was scheduled for treatment, and unfortunately, in early July, he succumbed to pneumonia and was not able to make that journey. We were this close to getting him opportunity and bridged to another therapy that perhaps could have granted him the gift of survivorship. This story was not only about getting
What up? क्या चालू इधर भाग मैं मेरे पंटर स्टूडियो में रहते हैं दिन रात काम करे जमकर बीट पे है फ्लैम्बॉय खड़े नहीं रहने का चल छोड़े जमकर मैं मेरे पंटर स्टूडियो में रहते हैं दिन रात काम करे जमकर बीट पे है फ्लैम्बॉय खड़े नहीं रहने का चल छोड़े जमकर I was living my life in a bad phase. People never call me when I was living in a sad days. That says you're the one who can make yourself. You're the one who can break yourself. So be yourself. Take a right, never take left. That was a game, GTA, grand or a theft. Put the gun, fuck 'em all. Tell me what's next. Tell me what's next. I'm waiting for my day when I be riding on my vanity, smoking the fresh. I can't be celebrated, be calling on my phone, baby. Whatever they did alone, maybe इतना अंग्रेजी काफी है भाई. मुंह में इनके चिल्लम काफी है भाई. दुश्मनी कम करो, चिल मारो, मेरी एक हंसी तुम्हारे लिए काफी है भाई. इन्हें चली करेगा तो फांसी है भाई.
Be trained for any situation.
हाँ, जेब में था चिल्लर, साथ वाले किल्लर, काम करे कांड वाले लाइफ बेड़ा थ्रिलर, घूमे फिरे बस्ती में दिन रात मस्ती में, फिर भी काम किया बेटा खड़ा किया पिल्लर. जेब में था चिल्लर, साथ वाले किल्लर, काम करे कांड वाले लाइफ बेड़ा थ्रिलर.
क्लास आने के लिए थोड़ा पढ़ना पड़ता स्कूल छोटे, मत भूल छोटे, नंबर 1 रूल छोटे, बाप होता बाप और तू तो मेरा फूल छोटे. बच्चे से काम बच्चे से राम नाम, सत्य ये खुले हम हत्या.
बक करेगा तू, बक करेगा तू, बक करेगा बक. फिर से आके मैं ठक ठक करेगा. चिल्ला के गाने का हर किसका बस का नहीं, हाड़ू छूटे तेरे जैसा मस्का नहीं. 8 साल बड़ा फिर भी मैं ठसता नहीं. हिप हॉप हमारा है, तेरे लिए रास्ता नहीं. हम लोग का हिप हॉप में बनता है. कहाँ से गुजरा तू बीच में? पहले था क्या इधर तू? गाना वहाँ नाचना छूटे. म्यूजिक सुना के देख, गाने बना दूंगा. न्यू स्कूल हिप हॉप में एनर्जी डलवा दूंगा. मैं पागल सा रैपर हूँ, तुझे सदमा दिला दूंगा. मुझे यो यो बुला के देख, मैं ग्रामी ले आऊंगा, ग्रामी ले आऊंगा, ग्रामी ले आऊंगा. तेरे आइटम के बाल खुले, मैं बाल भी बना दूंगा, बार भी बना दूंगा, सोना चढ़ा दूंगा, घेरा लगा दूंगा, फेमस करा दूंगा, शॉपिंग करा दूंगा. और क्या? हाँ पिक्चर में आ रहा हूँ, पिक्चर दिखा दूंगा, फट 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 कुल्फा करा दूंगा. असली रहेगा तो दोस्ती बढ़ा दूंगा, नकली बनेगा तो फटके दे डालूंगा. मेरा भाई मेरा भाई मेरा भाई मेरा भाई, मैं नहीं था रे मेरा भाई. मेरा भाई मेरा भाई मेरा भाई मेरा भाई, मैं नहीं था रे मेरा भाई. मेरा भाई मेरा भाई मेरा भाई मेरा भाई, मैं नहीं था रे मेरा भाई. मेरा भाई मेरा भाई मेरा भाई मेरा भाई, मैं नहीं था रे मेरा भाई.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took at me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the